Good evening. I would like to call the December 5th, 2022 organizational meeting for the county to order, and it is 6:34 p.m. If I will have everybody rise for the opening of the meeting, or say the Pledge of Allegiance, and then please keep standing for an invocation.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Heavenly Father, we come to you tonight, and we're very grateful for this opportunity that all of these new board members have. I pray that you will watch over them and guide them, keep their hearts open and kind, and making good decisions for our residents of this county. I also pray, Lord, that you watch over all of the new leaders for our county and instill in them the appreciation of you, Lord, and make the best decisions for our public. It's in Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
At this time, I'm going to have Judge Tobin come up, and he's going to go around. You will actually be sworn in at this point, and he's going to swear you in one at a time. He'll be starting over here with District 1.
All right, what I'm going to do is, Julie's left me these forms for oath of office. After I swear you in, I'll leave yours with you if you can print and then sign your name and then give it to her before you leave. Otherwise, I've seen her mad. And if you don't, she doesn't have it, she gets mad. So we must stay away from that. All right. So let me, she didn't put them in perfect order for me, but not bad. Okay.
Of course, I got to go first, right?
Sorry, buddy.
I actually put them in.
Okay. Oh, gotcha. All right. So I've got, first of all, if you want to stand up and if you raise your right hand. I, Brian Schneider.
I, Brian Schneider.
Having been elected.
Having been elected.
To the office.
To the office.
Of County Board District 1.
Of County Board District 1.
In and for the County of Boone.
In and for the County of Boone.
And State of Illinois.
State of Illinois.
Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
That I'll support the Constitution of the United States.
I'll support the Constitution of the United States.
And the Constitution of the State of Illinois.
The Constitution of the State of Illinois.
And that I'll faithfully discharge.
And I'll faithfully discharge.
The duties of the office.
The duties of the office.
Of County Board District 1.
Of County Board District 1.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
So I don't forget you, I will get you taken care of here next.
It's just COVID. You don't need 3 minutes.
All right. So if you raise your right hand, I, David Wiltsey.
I, David Wiltsey.
Having been elected.
Having been elected.
To the office of County Board District 1.
To the office of County Board District 1.
In and for the County of Boone.
In and for the County of Boone.
And State of Illinois.
And State of Illinois.
Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
That I'll support the Constitution of the United States.
That I will support the Constitution of the United States.
And the Constitution of the State of Illinois.
The Constitution of the State of Illinois.
And that I'll faithfully discharge.
And I will faithfully discharge.
The duties of the office of County Board District 1.
We have County Board District 1, the duties of the office.
All right.
So
I'll give you an air high five on that one. That's for you. I, Raymond Larson.
I, Raymond Larson.
Having been elected to the office.
Having been elected to the office.
Of County Board District 1.
Of County Board District 1.
In and for the County of Boone.
And then for the County of Boone.
And State of Illinois.
And the State of Illinois.
Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
That I'll support the Constitution of the United States.
That I will support the Constitution of the United States.
And the Constitution of the State of Illinois.
And the Constitution of the State of Illinois.
And that I'll faithfully discharge.
And I will faithfully discharge.
The duties of the office of County Board District 1.
The duties of the office of County Board District 1.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I, Brent Mueller.
I, Brent Mueller.
Having been elected to the office.
Have been elected to the office.
County Board District 1.
County Board District 1.
In and for the County of Boone.
In and for the County of Boone.
And State of Illinois.
And the State of Illinois.
Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
That I'll support the Constitution of the United States.
To support the Constitution of the United States.
And the Constitution of the State of Illinois.
And the Constitution of the State of Illinois.
Faithfully discharge.
And I will faithfully discharge.
The duties of the office of County Board District 1.
Duties of County Board District 1.
Congratulations. Nice job. All right. I, Ryan Curry,
I, Ryan Curry,
having been elected to the office
having been elected to the office
of County Board District 2
of County Board District 2
in and for the County of Boone
in and for the County of Boone
and State of Illinois,
in the state of Illinois,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I'll support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the state of Illinois.
and I'll faithfully discharge the duties
I will faithfully discharge the duties
of the office of County Board District 2.
of the office of County Board District 2.
Congratulations. All right. And we're going around to Carl now. All right. I, Carl Johnson,
I, Carl Johnson,
having been elected to the office
having been elected to the office
of County Board District 2
of County Board District 2
in and for the County of Boone
in and for the County of
and
Boone
the State of Illinois,
and State of Illinois,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I'll support the Constitution of the United States
that I'll support the Constitution of the United
and the
States
Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the State of
and
Illinois,
I'll faithfully discharge
and I'll faithfully discharge
the duties of the office of County Board District 2.
the duties of the office of County Board District 2.
All right. Okay. I, Tom Wahlberg,
I, Tom Wahlberg,
having been elected to the office
having been elected to the office
of County Board District 2
of County Board District 2
in and for the County of Boone
in and for the County of Boone
and State of Illinois,
and State of Illinois,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I'll support the Constitution of the United States
that I'll support the Constitution of the United
and the
States,
Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and I'll faithfully discharge the duties
and I'll faithfully discharge the duties
of the office of County Board District 2.
of the office of County Board District 2.
Congratulations. I, Alyssa Patterson,
I, Lisa Patterson,
having been elected to the office
having been elected to the office
County Board District 2
of County Board District 2
in and for the County of Boone
in and for the County of Boone
and State of Illinois,
and the State of Illinois,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I'll support the Constitution of the United States,
that I'll support the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and I'll faithfully discharge the duties
and I'll faithfully discharge the duties
of the office of County Board District 2.
of the office of County Board District 2.
Congratulations. Okay. I, Marion Thornberry,
I'm Arian Thornberry.
having been elected to the office
I've been elected to the office
of County Board District 3
County Board District 3
in and for the County of Boone
in and for the County of Boone
and State of Illinois,
and the State of Illinois.
do solemnly swear
Do solemnly swear
that I'll support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United
and the
States
Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and I'll faithfully discharge the duties
and I will faithfully discharge the duties
of the office of County Board District 3.
of the office of County Board District 3.
Congratulations. All right. You seem exhausted. I, Sherry Branson,
I, Sherry Branson,
having been elected
having been elected
to the office of County Board District 3
to the office of County Board District 3
in and for the County of Boone
in and for the County of Boone
and State of
and
Illinois,
the State of Illinois,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I'll support the Constitution of the United States
that I'll support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and that I'll faithfully discharge the duties
and that I'll faithfully discharge the duties
of the office of County Board District 3.
of the office of County Board District 3.
Congratulations. All right. I, Rodney Riley,
I, Rodney Riley,
having been elected to the office
having been elected to the office
of County Board District 3
of County Board District 3
in and for the County of Boone
in and for the County of Boone
and State of Illinois,
and State of Illinois,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I'll support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and I'll faithfully discharge the duties
and I will faithfully discharge the duties
of the office of County Board District 3.
of the office of County Board District 3. Thank you, sir.
I, Dana Logston,
I, Dana Logston,
having been elected to the office
having been elected to the office
of County Board District 3
County Board District 3
in and for the County of Boone
and for the County of Boone
and State of Illinois,
State of Illinois,
do solemnly swear
solemnly swear
that I'll support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United
and
States
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and I'll faithfully discharge the duties
and I'll faithfully discharge the duties
of the office of County Board District 3.
of the office of County Board District 3.
Congratulations.
Good district.
Good luck, folks.
Good job. Thank you.
Thank you. Pleasure.
Okay, folks, at this time, now that you have all been sworn in, I will do roll call. Ray Larson,
Here.
Brent Mueller,
Here.
Ryan Schneider, Dave Wiltsey, Brian Curry,
Here.
Carl Johnson,
Here.
Lisa Patterson,
Here.
Tom Wahlberg,
Here.
Sherry Branson,
Here.
Dana Logston,
Here.
Rodney Riley,
Here.
Marion Thornberry.
Here.
Okay, as we move on this evening, the next thing that we're going to do is to determine how you want to vote. Oh, yes, we have to, oh, yeah, he's right. I'm so excited, I'm jumping in. Okay, so actually what I'm going to do is we're going to determine who's going to have the 4-year terms and who will have the 2-year terms. So each one of the districts, since you all have 4, I have 4 ping pong balls in here, and if you've been at any of my lotteries, you know I like to have a little bit of fun. So I have 2 ping pong balls with the number 2 and 2 ping pong balls with the number 4. Okay, we're going to do this in alphabetical order in your district. And then, so obviously the first 3 will know the terms. The 4th one won't have to pick one because it will be the last one. So again, 2 4-year terms, 2 2-year terms. Okay, for District 1, Ray Larson will be going first.
Braille on them? Trying to get the one at the 2. There we go. Do we press on it now?
Yeah, so he has a 4-year term.
There you go.
Back in.
Okay, so Brett Mueller, you're next.
2.
You have a 2-year term. Okay. Brian Schneider, you are next.
See if I can feel 2.
You have a 2. Therefore, Mr. Wiltsey, you have the 4-year term.
Great, I don't have to touch the ball.
No, you,
Right?
Contamination.
okay. County Board District 2, Ryan Curry will be going first.
Sanitize the ball.
2.
He is, hang on. Carl Johnson,
0, hold on. 4.
a 4-year term.
I don't think that's enough.
Okay. Lisa,
I'm gonna get a good one here.
4-year term. Mr. Wahlberg, you will have a 2-year term.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Mrs. Branson, you are next.
Term's blank. James blank it.
A 2-year term. Oh, no, we gotta get onto it. Oh, somebody else put it. Okay. Mr. Logston. You have a 4-year term.
Nice job.
Mr. Riley?
Don't give it to me. 3. 4.
4-year term. Mr. Thornberry, you have a 2-year term.
Right here.
Take that back.
You got it. Yep, here's another one. Whoop.
Thank you. Mrs. Branson, I will take that back. Thank you. Okay, now we will move on to the election for the chairman. But first you need to decide how we're going to actually do the voting. Your choices, you have 2. The first one would be a roll call vote. So we'll call a name for a nomination. Once all the nominations have been completed, then we will do roll call on the first one until we have someone who has more than half the votes. The other option you have, if you prefer, we'll do all of the nominations, and then you'll each be given a piece of paper where you will put your name at the top. You would put the person you are voting for at the bottom and circle that, and then you would give them to me, and then I will read those ballots, those votes into the record. We cannot have a secret ballot vote because that would be against the Open Meetings Act. So I would need to read the name of the individual member of the board along with who they have voted for, and we can determine it that way.
So I move the adoption of A, which would be a roll call.
Roll call. Do I have a second?
Second.
Brian Curry has a second. Any discussion about that first?
I have just a question. Did we skip over the public comment?
Probably. We'll come back to that. Any more discussion about that? Okay, all those in favor of voting with roll call, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Aye.
That motion passes. They will be determined by a roll call vote. Yes. Okay, so at this point in time, we will jump back. We'll go ahead and do public comment. I don't have any slips. Has anybody determined if they would like to speak for public comment? Did you get anything in emails, anything like that? Okay. Another call for public comment.
I have maybe a couple public comments. Should I fill the slip out too here? Or?
You can say your name into the record, and Barry gets asked that you give Julie a slip at the end.
I can fill out the slip or whatever. Yeah, so while a couple days ago, I was just thinking about this with the nominating a chairman and a vice chairman. And, there's, always some turmoil kind of around stuff. And, I don't even know what I think of this. This is very far out of the box. But it just occurred to me, there's 12 members, and there's 12 months in a year. We could all be the chairman for 1 month. I don't know anybody, I'm sure people will hate that idea. Some might like, I don't know. It just occurred to me. I don't know. Don't know what everybody else might think about it.
Continuity of the projects that are undergoing, that,
Well, there could be
community development things. I think it'd be better to have one person.
Yeah, I'm sure there would be.
I'm going to stop the conversation because that's public comment and we can't respond to. So thank you. Does anybody else have anything else that they would like to discuss for public comment? Okay. So having said that, we have determined that roll call will be the way that we do this. I will at this time open up nominations for the county chair. Mr. Wiltie?
I nominate Carl Johnson for county chair.
Second.
Any other nominations? Ms. Branson?
I nominate Rod Riley.
Are there any further nominations? Okay, at this time, would the candidates like to, I'm sorry. If there's not any further nominations, I'm going to go ahead and close the nominations. And at this time,
a motion to close the nominations. I believe so.
Need a motion.
I'll take a motion to close the nominations. Thank you, Mr. Wiltie. Second?
Second.
Any discussion before we close the nominations? All those in favor of closing nominations, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. At this point in time, I will ask the candidates if they would like to speak a few words. Mr. Johnson, since you were nominated first, if you would like to say a few.
Sure. Thank you very much, Ms. Bliss. I just want to point out, a few things. One, since I've been chairman, we've done a lot of really good things in this community. We've done a lot of good things economically that are really starting to pay off now. And part of that has been our work with our economic partners and our economic regional partners with the city of Rockford, city of Loves Park, Village of McChesney Park, Winnebago County. And that's all through our partnerships with R1, the North Cog, and those entities, and being able to get Boone County to have a solid standing and actual a voice in those organizations, which we didn't have before. We were part of those organizations, but we were pretty much ignored. And we've been able to bring money back to this community through those organizations in grants. I don't know how much many of you know about those organizations, but R1 and the North Cog get money in grants from the state and the feds. And there's a process that we go through to try and get money to come back to our communities. We've been able to work with the city of Belvedere to get money here for Belvedere for Appleton Road and reconstruction on that project, all through R1, through those federal grants and state grants. We've gotten money for a bike path to help connect Belvedere to Poplar Grove. Those are all important projects and projects that we never got money for before. And it's through taking a tough stance, and it's through negotiating and working with these partners that we're able to get those opportunities. We've got a lot of changes and a lot of good things going on and coming up. We've talked at this body about everything going on with the Chrysler plant and the facility there and what we're trying to do to save and hopefully expand that facility. And there's a lot of stuff going on with that behind the scenes and a lot of meetings that I attend. I attend a lot of meetings during the day in holding this position from, 8, 9 o'clock meetings, 8 or 9 a.m. meetings to 1, 2 o'clock meetings, not to mention conference calls and other things like that. So there's a lot that goes into this position that doesn't necessarily show up on the surface, but there's a lot there and a lot that I do. And because of my full-time job as a traveling sales rep, I'm able to schedule my schedule so that I can attend those meetings. And when last-minute meetings come up, I'm able to attend those and represent the community so that we have that voice and that strong voice. And it's been a positive outcome for us to this point. So I hope you'll consider that. I hope you'll give me your vote, because I think I've earned it, and I think we've done a good job, and I'd like to keep things going the way moving forward economically, especially with what we're doing. There's a lot of stuff coming that I think we have some really strong opportunities for. So, thank you.
Riley?
Yeah, I'm going to use that's all right.
I'm going to make sure it's on.
Yep, it works. All right, very good. Good evening, everybody. My name's Rod Riley. Obviously, you know that. Here's some ideas that I have jotted down and some things that I think are important as far as the position of chairman goes. I did a few things in some studies last spring when we were doing the redistricting and things like that, and we talked about making the chairman's position a vote by the people instead of just a vote by the board. I personally felt that that was something that was very important. I really feel that the citizens should have a little bit more to say about who serves as the chairman of the board of Boone County. We did discuss that. We did talk about some of the legalities of that. And ultimately, it was decided that we would just keep and continue the procedure that we do now, which is the board members electing the chairman. So that's kind of where we're at. And that's why I decided to step forward. I'd like to talk a minute about the appointment process that we do here, that the chairman has the authority that he or she has as far as appointments go. I think that's something that needs to be brought before the board. All appointments, no matter how big or how small they are. I realize that some of these appointments, they don't draw a lot of interest, and some of these boards have to have members on them in order to do business. I understand that, but I also think we need to take a look at who we're putting on these boards and make sure that they're absolutely the best fit for that particular organization. I want to talk a little bit about appointments to special committees. I think it's important that all of you, all 12 of us, are involved in all the decisions that are made, or at least a majority of them. And if it's not able to put everything out on the open so that everybody can have a say in it or weigh in on the decision, at least make sure that each and every board member knows exactly what's going on and exactly what we're going to be voting on and exactly what we're going to be approving. I won't be having any, and I'm not going to use this as a slam. I have no, please don't take it this way, Mr. Chairman. I have no special interest in the county and the bills that they pay. I do know that at this point, our current chairman, who is a member of this board, no matter what, and I understand that, and he would most likely have to abstain from voting on those issues, whether he's chairman or whether he's a member of the board. I don't have any of those interests, and I don't even know if I want to call them an interest, but they're a conflict. And I don't have any of those issues. I've been a police officer for 35 years, still work. I do work full time. That is true. And it is difficult for me to schedule time. But I've also been there 6 years, and I've accumulated plenty of time off to be able to attend any meeting that needs to be done. Cell phones are the wave of today. If I have to take a break at work and answer a cell phone for a constituent or for a department head, or for anyone else that needs to be, anything else that needs to be discussed within the county, I will be able to take the time to do that. I know that's been a concern for some of the members here as I've been talking to each and every one of you. And I'd like to remind the board members that I've talked to and the board members that I've tried to talk to about all this issue that the changes sometimes it is necessary. Mr. Johnson's been the chairman for 8 years and done a fantastic job. I'm never going to stand here and say that he hasn't done a good job. But sometimes it's time for things to move on and things to change a little. There may be some issues that there's ongoing things going on right now that if elected chairman, I would have to be brought up to speed on. And I understand that. Any one of us are replaceable. If something happened to any one of us board members, we would have to be able to step up. Someone would have to be able to step up and take that job. So to say that we can't afford a change right now because too many irons in the fire, I don't buy that. I think any one of us that have been elected by the citizens of this county would be willing and able to step up and take that position and move forward with it. And to move forward with the positive action that we as a board provide and move Boone County forward. I appreciate all your support. For those of you that I've talked to and those I haven't been able to talk to, I appreciate your support, and I hope I can count on your vote. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Riley. At this point in time, I'll open it up to discussion if anybody has anything that they would like to contribute. Mr. Wiltie?
I think particularly with Stellantis, the Chrysler building, that's a key aspect of what's going on right now. I'd rather that continue with the background that the chairman has. And I'm not saying you don't have the ability to get up to speed, but he's got the background of a few years as the economy started to go sour and so forth, doing that. And so I think that's really important. And we do this election every 2 years. I understand the idea of flood, but I really think this is a critical time with a lot of things going on. And I urge members to stay with the current chairman.
Wheeler?
If you have some non-disclosure agreements with these other companies, does that follow the chairman or does that follow the person?
Are you talking about?
So if Carl had a non-disclosure agreement with, let's say John Deere had a big company here and had a non-disclosure agreement with the county chairman, does that, like if a new chairman came in, would that follow the new chairman, new procedure, or would that follow? Because Carl says we has non-disclosure agreements signed.
I think
Okay.
I think I know what you're trying to say. So a non-disclosure agreement is typically signed, like if the chairman signs it, that's signed basically for representing the board, right? But that also means that you can't talk publicly about what that is, right? So it would stay with the chairman. Now, whether or not they would want a new chairman to sign a new non-disclosure agreement or things like that, I guess that would be something that we'd have to delve into, kind of thing. But yeah, and sometimes it's through an organization that disclosure agreement is signed or you're a part of because you're there. So, and again, with those organizations, I don't know if they'd want to redo non-disclosures or not. I don't know. That would be something for somebody smarter than me to delve into and find out.
Well, that's what I was just wondering, if it stayed with the chairman or if it stayed with that person. So the new chairman would have to go in and get closed on what was going.
Yeah. It would not shock me just in my professional life, non-disclosure agreements that I've been involved in. It wouldn't surprise me if they wouldn't want a new person to, at least acknowledge that I understand this or something. That wouldn't surprise me.
Any further discussion? Mr. Larson?
Yeah, just a question for some clarification here. Do the nominees get to vote for themselves?
Yes, every member gets to vote.
I just want to clarify. And then what if somebody abstains? I think that's happened before. How many votes does the
Still need a majority of the people present.
majority present?
Yes, so whether you abstain or not, it's still, since there's 12 members present, you need 7 votes to be in the majority.
But just a quick question, just to piggyback that, Trish. If someone voted no or voted abstain, would that be a no vote or is it considered a yes vote or how does that?
Need 7 yes votes.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
Any further discussion? Okay. At this time, we're going to do the roll call for Carl Johnson. So a yes vote is a yes for him to be chairman, and no vote is no for not for him to be chairman. Ray Larson,
Abstain.
Brent Mueller,
No.
Brian Schneider,
Yes.
Dave Wiltsey,
Yes.
Ryan Curry,
No.
Carl Johnson,
Yes.
Elisa Patterson,
Yes.
Tom Wahlberg,
Yes.
Sherry Branson,
No.
Dana Loxton,
Nope.
Rodney Riley,
No.
Marion Thornberry,
No.
that nomination fails. The next roll call we're going to do will be for Rodney Riley. A yes vote means yes to him being chair, and no vote means no. Brent Mueller,
Yes.
Brian Schneider,
Yes.
David Wiltsey, Ryan Curry,
Yes.
Carl Johnson,
No.
Elisa Patterson,
No.
Tom Wahlberg,
No.
Sherry Branson,
Yes.
Dana Loxton,
Yes.
Rodney Riley,
Yes.
Marion Thornberry,
Yes.
Ray Larson.
Abstain.
That is 4 yes votes. Rodney Riley has been elected as chair.
How many votes?
Or no votes. 7 yes votes.
7 yes
yes.
votes. Let's have the 7 yes. Mr. Riley, at this time, the meeting will be turned over to you.
I understand. No problem. Am I running the meeting now, I assume?
Yes, you are.
All right, very good. All right, at this time, I would like to open nominations for the position of the vice chairman. Mr. Wiltsey.
Mr. Wahlberg for vice chairman. I nominate.
I second.
Okay, very good. Ms. Branson?
Ryan Curry.
Ryan Curry? Any other nominations? Sorry, yes, Mr. Mueller.
Nominate Carl Johnson.
No, I won't take it. I'll decline that. Thank you.
You decline the nomination, sir?
I decline it, yes.
Any other nominations? Mr. Loxton?
I'd like to nominate Sherry Branson.
Any other nominations? Is there a motion to close the nominations?
So move, closing out.
Second. Mr. Thornberry? Any discussion on the nominations? Or any further discussion on the nominations? Sorry. Do any of the candidates want to speak? Tom? Right ahead, Tom.
Okay. Well, I've been on the county board for right at a year now. Came on in December of 21. And my record, I'm fiscally responsible. I watch the numbers a lot, try to pick up on all of the details of each of our meetings, do my homework. And yes, county government has been a huge part of my family. I've grown up with it for a very long time in my household and for many years. Just like to continue to serve people of Boone County and do it in the best manner possible. So thank you. Appreciate your vote.
Thank you, Mr. Wahlberg. Mr. Curry, would you like to say a few words?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I've been on the board for almost 4 years. I serve on 2 very rigorous boards on top of this, the Board of Health, where I've built relationships with people that I don't share common interests or views with, but we work together very well and built those relationships so that we can get things done in the best interest of the county. I serve with CASA as well, which is the other very time rigorous board. So I devote a lot of time to the county and to the people. I love where I live. Unlike Tom, I don't have any family in politics, and I like that. I do have a family that's a farmer, and I had a family that owned a small business in this town for a very long time. So I understand those aspects. I appreciate those aspects. I've served on the executive committee for a couple of years now, through some very difficult times and transitions in our county. Made decisions I was extremely uncomfortable with, but had to, because that's the job and the duty. I'm retired young because I got wounded in combat, and I'm home. So I have time to devote to the position in the county, and I do so with honor. I'm a very transparent person. I'm very matter of fact. I will support you if you support me. I will support you if you don't support me. But whether you vote yes or no for me, I will shake your hand no matter what and appreciate the time we served together. So thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Curry. Discussion.
Ms. Branson.
I beg your pardon?
Ms. Branson was also
Oh,
nominated.
I'm sorry, Ms. Branson.
Well, I've had the privilege of serving on the county board before. I was on here for 4 years. And during that time, I served on numerous committees, from the admin to the Board of Health to public safety. And over the years, things changed, and I was on other committees after that. So I've got some experience behind me. I have good, strong ethics. I'm also a registered nurse and a mother of 3 and married for damn near 40 years. And I just like the idea of giving back to my community. And I would do everything that I can to support our chairman and do right by our community. I appreciate your support.
Thank you, Ms. Branson. Any other discussion? So we'll move to vote on the first candidate, which was Mr. Wahlberg, correct? All right, let's call the roll call then for Mr. Tom Wahlberg for Vice Chairman, please, Madam Clerk.
Ryan Schneider.
No.
David Wiltsey.
Aye.
Ryan Curry.
No.
Carl Johnson.
Yes.
Elisa Patterson.
Yes.
Tom Wahlberg.
Yes.
Sherry Branson.
No.
Dana Loxton.
No.
Rodney Riley.
No.
Marion Thornberry.
No.
Ray Larson.
Abstain.
Brent Mueller.
No.
Nomination fails.
That nomination fails. All right, very good. We'll move on to the next nomination then. Next nomination, Madam Clerk, if you'd call the roll for Ryan Curry for Vice Chairman, please.
David Wiltsey.
Yes.
Ryan Curry.
Yes.
Carl Johnson.
No.
Elisa Patterson.
No.
Tom Wahlberg.
Yes.
Sherry Branson.
Yes.
Dana Loxton.
Yes.
Rodney Riley.
Yes.
Marion Thornberry.
Yes.
Ray Larson.
Abstain.
Brent Mueller.
Yes.
Brian Schneider.
Yes.
That is 9 yes votes and 2 no votes, 1 abstain.
All right. I think that concludes our Vice Chairman election. Congratulations, Mr. Curry.
Thank you.
I look forward to your support and a lot of your assistance. All right. So that's done.
Yes.
Do we have any other informational items tonight? Mr. Streed, do you have anything for us?
Just a discussion item. So we had previously discussed the committee schedule for this month and something, if the board wants to decide tonight, or we can continue to kind of play by ear here, but we have the administration meeting scheduled for this Thursday, the December 8th at 6 p.m. There was talk of potentially, it looks like both agendas for admin and finance are light. And so there was some talk about just doing both of those meetings on the 8th. So it would be admin and finance both on the 8th this week. And then the county board meeting would be the regularly scheduled night. So the 15th, next Thursday at 6:30 p.m. So just something I wanted to put out there for a discussion or decision tonight.
All right, just so in case anybody doesn't understand exactly what we're talking about, we normally have 2 meetings, the administration meeting and then the finance meeting are usually 2 separate meetings. His informing us that the agenda is light, so we can most likely get both meetings taken care of on the 8th. So does anybody have any comments or any preference that we do that? Mr. Curry?
When do we pick the administration chair and finance chair?
They were picked by Mr. Riley.
Oh, they were picked?
No, they will be.
Okay,
Yeah.
when are those picked? Are they just randomly picked?
Do I have to do that?
Until you have a chance to contemplate that and think that. If it's not done by Thursday, then Mr. Riley would.
Thank you, Mr. Curry. Anybody else have any ideas, suggestions, preferences, one way or the other? Might be a little bit of a long meeting, but for those of us that have been on the board, we know how that goes. I think it'll be too long though. Mr. Street, correct? Okay. Yeah. Ms. Branson?
Just because December is such a hectic month, it would be really nice to do it all in one night so we don't have to come down here when there's so much going on.
Okay. Mr. Wahlberg, do you have a comment?
Yeah, I was just going to suggest, we talked about maybe doing, we've got 2 meetings this week, 2 meetings next week, the Monday and Thursday. So I'm not opposed to that, but like Ms. Branson has a good point. There's a lot going on with holiday parties, but I just, sometimes it's a lot to prepare both agendas, both finance and administration. So that would be another idea to split it up.
So you're in favor of keeping 2 separate meetings, is that correct? Okay. Dan, what do you think on that as far as burden on the administrative staff?
I mean, honestly, we can do it either way. I think, yeah, we're open. We can do it either way. If both meetings are this Thursday, we will go live tomorrow. So we'll prepare both agendas and get that out tomorrow. If the meeting would be on Monday, then we'd get that Monday meeting prepared and done on Friday and get that out the door. So either way, we can do either way.
Anybody else want to weigh in on what you want to do? Ms. Patterson?
And is it, I mean, you're saying it's a light agenda, like realistically, we're not going to be here all night if we do two.
There's a special use, a solar special use. Really, that's probably the only, it's hard to predict, but
yeah,
that would probably be the only item that would be a longer item. But what we looked at honestly was looking at, do we have 2 hour long meetings or just do one, given the, it's a crammed, typically we would have had admin last week. And so it's just crammed, it's cramming it in either way, to be honest. And so that was just our thought of, if we're already pushing it, do we just do them both one night and just get it done and avoid having that second night next week, or actually 2 more nights next week. So it was just
Yes, Mr. Mueller.
Could we do the finance before the committee of the whole?
For the admin.
Before the administration?
Yeah, I don't see why not. Yeah.
Because that was the finance, we won't have to go through the solar thing. The solar thing is going to take a long time. So get all of our stuff done so we don't have to drag it out later.
I think we could do that. Yeah.
Because it's calling a special board meeting, right? I mean, moving it. Have a special board meeting, but you're moving it anyway.
Yeah.
It's not already on the Thursday.
Yep.
Anybody else want to weigh in? Mr. Wiltsey, sorry, you're not over here or not over there. Sorry, sir.
Is there a notice problem on the special use hearing? Is that noticed for Thursday or when's that noticed for?
Doesn't have to be noticed up until tomorrow. 48 hours.
Okay, there wasn't a publication notice that had to be.
That's for ZBA. So that's the 15th. That was done. Yeah, that was done when ZBA occurred. Yeah.
I think if the board wants to move it, we can get everything published in time for Thursday. So.
Any other discussion? You just kind of take a show of hands who would be, we have to take a vote.
It's not on the agenda. Just get a general feel.
Let's just get a general feel, thumbs up, thumbs down for, if we want to, let's go with thumbs up or thumbs down for having both meetings on this coming Thursday night, the 8th. See a lot of thumbs ups. Okay, very good. I think that's the majority. All right, so let's plan for that then, Dan, if we could. So that would be, do the finance meeting first then, and then the admin after that. For the 8th, and then the county board meeting will be on the 15th at 6:30. We'll start that meeting at 6 o'clock on the 8th then, correct?
Yep.
Okay, very good. Any other informational items?
I do have something.
Yes, State's Attorney.
This is an invite to the probation and state's attorney's office Christmas party. We have not had it the last 2 years because of COVID. It is Friday morning. It starts at 10:30. It's in the courthouse in the lower level. It goes until probably 1 or 2. If you want to get there early to get food, there's lunch, and then there's also a lot of desserts. So if you get an opportunity to stop by, again, it's Friday, 10:30 to about 2. You can stop in any of that time. There's county board or all the department heads will be there, people who work in both the public safety building and the courthouse, the admin building. It's a really good gathering of people in the community or in the county. So everyone's invited.
Okay, that's Friday morning, 10:30 at the
lower level of the courthouse.
Okay, very good. Lower level of the courthouse. All right. Anybody else have anything else? Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you had your hand up.
Yes.
Yes, go ahead. I'm sorry, Madam
I
Clerk.
just want to remind everybody
Yes.
that when you have signed your oath, I need these back. If you would like a copy of your oath for your own records, you can let me know, but I need these rituals back with your signatures tonight, please.
All right, so be sure to get those turned back into clerk list tonight before you leave. Anything else? Else for the good of the order? Mr. Mueller?
Motion adjourned.
We have a motion to adjourn by Mr. Mueller. Do we have a second? Second by Mr. Wahlberg. All those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Turn it
Adjourn the meeting at 7:20.